welcome to another guitar channel. Another guitar channel is a channel for all those guitarists who cannot play the guitar but they love to turn the knobs. So before I begin, let's start to turn the knobs. There will be one knob I would like you to listen to when I'm turning it. It's the volume on this beautiful instrument, which is like a topic of today's video. It's called vintage V6M24, and let's start with turning the knob down, the volume knob, and like going up, slowly on the distorted channel of Mesa Boogie single rectifier. So as you can see, with this knob turning, you can go from almost clean sounds through the crunch sounds up to the high distortion, you know, with lots of harmonics and mids and with lots of power and with lots of metal sound. This instrument is resembling 90s or maybe even 80s rather. It's Charvel model 4 wannabe in some way. Like all the instruments made by the vintage by JHS and Wilkinson and vintage brand, it resembles some kind of the tradition with some kind of Wilkinson's innovation. This innovation here, well, it's not innovation because this bridge is like almost 30 years old now, but this bridge, let's say, is an innovation because it's like, you know, new version of tremolo. And there is innovation from Wilkinson, which are EZ lock tuners, which are not locking tuners here, but they are locking tuners here with four holes. So this is like the innovation from Charvel Wilkinson. If you like Charvel, you can watch interview with him on my channel. This instrument actually looks like it's from the 90s. I mean, even maybe from the 80s. I would say from the 80s. Looks like it's from the 80s. It looks like it's made for the hair metal, for Poison, and you know, and what, Europe and all this stuff. But to be honest with you, it doesn't really sound like that. It sounds a little bit more vintage, I would say. In some way, it reminds me about maybe not Telecaster, you know, in the full meaning of this word, because you got like you got those two humbuckers, and it is like a shredder machine, but in some ways it's got this old kind of vibe inside of it. I don't know why. If you're looking at the Charvels and Kramers from 80s, it does have some kind of resemblance, not only the look. The thing which I'm talking about is the springs holding the tremolo. The springs here are resonating, and they making this special kind of reverb, which was very specific for the guitars from this era. If you don't like it, you can put some kind of foam sponge between the plate and the springs, and it's gonna be gone. If you don't put like too much, you can even use the tremolo. I've blocked this tremolo. It's locked now, and actually it doesn't move. It is a good bridge, but actually I've decided I will like tune it down, tune it up. You know, it's better if I leave it like that. And another thing is, unfortunately, to make the action low on this instrument, I needed to lower the bridge down as well. So there was I could only, you know, like vibrate it down when it was not like locked. So I decided, okay, I just lock it for the tuning stability and for the bridge stability. I don't know if all of those instruments are like this. I don't know if every single one, you know, needs to be done like that, but in this particular with this particular one, I needed to lower it down to make the action quite low. And at the moment it's a school action, so I would say it's like 1.6, 1.7, could be a little bit lower, and 2.1 here, and that's all I could do. Fretwork not so bad, but I needed to like hammer 2 or 3 frets to make them a little bit lower. With vintage instruments, lots of people are complaining that actually, you know, after buying you need to make like a setup, and you need to like file the frets and crown them again, and make them equal, make them flat. So that's what it is. Like I said, at the moment when they are new here, I just needed to like hammer 2 or 3 of them. I don't remember which one it was, just to make it not buzzing. The guitar is not buzzing at the moment. That's strange. There's a new bone nut here, which is quite good nut, people are saying, and actually I like it as well. It's some kind of synthetic bone. It has probably quite similar you know, like abilities like the bone, but as you can see, it's a little bit too big for this instrument, and it comes out here. I don't know why. It's perfectly flat on this side, and actually it's not perfectly flat here. So that's what it is. They should probably they forgot about it. And if you look at the tuning keys, they are not in the line as well. Can you see it? So this is like those things which are not the best about this instrument, but still, if you don't pay more than 200 for the used one, let's say 160, 180, 200 for the used one in the good condition, this guitar is still good if you're looking at the instruments which are a little bit newer than the ones we know, you know, from back from the 80s. So if you want to have an instrument which is quite outstanding, which is quite beautiful looking, because the colors of this range are, you know, there's like beautiful green, beautiful yellow, and all of them are nice. When I saw them for the first time, I was like, wow, I want it, because I like those guitars from 80s. I want to try it. So if you want to have a new instrument which looks like the old guitar from the 80s, you don't want to go for Charvel Model 3, Model 4, and actually you want to buy something which is like newer, and you don't want to spend much more money than £200. It's not a bad instrument. Maybe after half a year you can save some money and just go to luthier services and just, you know, adjust it a little bit better up to your needs. Sound wise, like I said, it is made to shred, but not only. It sounds a little bit vintage, or maybe vintage is a name, so let's say it sounds a little bit old schoolish, and it's quite surprising, but not bad as well. So that's what it is. It's very, very, you know, like comfortable to play. The neck is not too flat here, but actually it's not like, you know, any chunky neck as well. So you know, it's quite nice to play. Of course, you get access to all the frets and everything like that. It's not a bad guitar. I would give it like, you know, in the range from 1 to 10, from 0 to 10, I would give it like 7.5, maybe 8 for the for the color. So that's what it is. They could put a little bit more attention to details, but from other hand, you know, for the price, lots of guitars are, if we are picky, we will find things. Very nice connection of the neck with those 4 screws. I like it. It doesn't go like in the 80s when we had like a metal plate here with plastic underneath. So that's like new. Like I said, you can put your thumb here, and actually you got the access to all the frets. We've listened to Mesa Boogie already. We will listen to Mesa Boogie as well in a while. But first, let's go for me and my friend who's a drummer, and we're gonna play like a 1.5 minute, let's say, song. You know, he's playing the real drums recorded with Zoom L20, and I'm playing the real guitar without the real amplifier with audience sono and torpedo 2 notes, and then we will jump to unplugged instrument, and then we'll jump back to Mesa Boogie, and we'll switch all the switches and turn all the knobs to turn again. Thank you very much for watching. If you got any questions, of course, the comment section below the video is for you. If you want me to know something which I don't know or I forgot to tell, and you know it and you want to share it, I'm very, very happy for you to do it. Thank you very much again. It was Xantip. Bye bye. Happy New Year.